one of my most requested videos ever, and always has been, a hair routine. So I thought, why not take the opportunity to do one now, and we can do the full shebang from before washing, washing afterwards, and all of that, and I can show you some tips and my thoughts and advice on hair care. And one of the main things that I'm going to be sharing is rosemary, and a few different ways that you can use rosemary, because this is a fantastic herb for hair growth, and there are even clinical studies on it where they tested it against the main ingredient in Rogaine, which is like a hair loss medication, and it performed exceptionally well. So if you want to grow your hair, get stronger hair, then rosemary is very good. So obviously I have long hair. I actually just had 8 inches cut off, which is quite a lot. So my hair is feeling quite short for me at the minute, and it's not the best condition right now. So I've always had long hair, but then I've gone through a few different changes and iterations of it. So I did have dreadlocks at one time, very long, thick dreadlocks. There are videos on the channel if you want to go and have a look if you're curious. And I had those for about 4 years, and then I brushed them out. So going from my hair being dreadlocks to brushing them out, I lost so much hair. It was so thin and short compared to what I was used to. I've never experienced hair like that, because it used to be so long and so thick. And it's never fully recovered, I would definitely say that. And there's probably a few reasons why. So along the growth journey, things have been going well, but then I ended up getting COVID when that first came around, and I've had a similar situation before where I had pneumonia when I was a kid, and then a few months later a lot of my hair fell out. So I think that's my body's like response, immune system response to viruses and stuff, which is really annoying. But this happened again a couple of years ago, like so much hair fell out and it's never really recovered. So I've actually got, I won't be able to even show you on camera, but I've actually got a lot of like really short bits in my hair that are still growing out. They had to grow like from scratch. So my hairdresser, when she goes through my hair, she can see which bits are short, which is why the underneath of my hair is not highlighted, because she wanted to just give them a really good chance to grow. But next month we're gonna do the full highlights and get that blonde as well. So this is my natural hair colour. It's completely unwashed and disgusting, so it looks darker than usual, but it's like a mousy dark blonde. I always think it looks brown, but every hairdresser is like, no, it's a dark blonde. It lifts really easily. I was blonde as a child my whole life. It's darkened a bit as I get older, but it's like that mousy kind of, there's no nice words for it. People call it like dirty dishwater and stuff. Yeah, but obviously it needs a wash, which is what we're going to do today. And about every 12 weeks I will get highlights. So it is bleached as well. That's something to consider. It's never going to be as healthy as when it was completely virgin and had never been bleached or anything done to it. I did used to put lemon juice and chamomile in it to lighten it, which worked really well. I'm not going to do that now because of the bleach. I don't want to like have it snapping off, but that's the thing. I've also got this problem where I like rub my scalp all the time. I don't know if you can see, but like I literally rub this hair away, and I've got some right at the front as well. You can see that it's like a bit more there than there and that kind of thing. So that's a really bad habit that I'm trying to stop, but it's like if I don't bite my nails then I do that. It's like one or the other. So yeah, that's the thing. Anyway, I've just waffled on about my hair, but I just thought it would be useful to give you a bit of context. And when I was growing my hair back originally from the dreadlocks, this was the routine that I followed, and these are the things that I did. So I thought I'll just show you that today. Something to note about hair as well is that you're never going to be able to grow really strong, thick, healthy hair if you are undernourished, whether you're under eating or you're not eating the right vitamins, minerals, and that kind of thing. So focusing on making sure that you're eating enough, eating a lot of protein and healthy fats, and making sure that you're nourished and you're not deprived of any vitamins and things like that, because otherwise your hair is not going to be your body's priority and it's not going to put its focus into there. So really make sure that you are fueled and happy and eating enough, and your body has everything it needs to make your hair as nice as it can be. There's also a genetic component to hair. I'm sorry, there just is. That is the biggest factor, to be honest. And you have to have some kind of level of acceptance with that. My family has pretty good hair genes, so I have that going for me. I'm very sorry. We all have really horrible, painful feet, if that helps, and in weird ears, so that's the thing. But yes, we got the long hair gene, so yes. Those are just some things to think about. But anyway, let's go and make some rosemary water. Okay, I'm just going to turn it off now because I can tell that it's simmering away nicely there. And do not move the lid. Leave the lid on until it all completely cools, because like I was saying, you want to try and keep those oils in so you can see the steams escaping there. But we want to try and keep that in as much as possible, because sometimes when people make rosemary water, they just basically make a tea. But what you want to do is really let it infuse, and it should be dark brown. So we're going to just leave this here until it cools down and it really just soaks it all in, and it'll go this really nice dark brown colour. So while that's all just bubbling away, I'm going to put on some hair oil. And this is the oil that I use and I made. And I do have a full video about this, but it's basically just infuse the herbs in some oil for a few months. This has been infused for 3 months. And it's got nettle, rosemary and horsetail. So again, with the rosemary, nettle is fantastic for hair growth, and so is horsetail. It's got a lot of silica in it, which is really nice. So essentially just put the herbs in the oil. This is jojoba oil, but you can use any kind of nice carrier oil, maybe like sweet almond oil or something like that. And I just left it for 3 months and then strained it out, and we've got this lovely oil. And I did also put a few drops of rosemary essential oil in there as well. You could use like whatever you want really. You could put lavender in there. If you have any problems with the scalp, you might want to put like tea tree or something, like whatever feels right for your hair, but that's what I've got. And my favourite brush that completely changed everything for me is one of these, which is a boar bristle brush. It basically just means it's got like shorter hairs underneath. There's no actual boar bristles in it, but you can get those. But yeah, it makes brushing the hair so much easier. Like, I can't believe I ever used a normal brush before. This is just so much better, for my hair at least. So that is the brush that I use. And all I do is literally just get some of the oil either on my fingers or just like straight from the bottle, and just like massage it into the scalp, concentrating on this front area, since this is the area that I have just rubbed away. So that's what we are going to do. So you can just get a bit of the oil like that, and then just kind of rub it in your fingertips and into the scalp, wherever you would like. And massaging the scalp is also good for hair growth. Not the kind that I do, but like this kind of nice massage. It's good to stimulate the scalp. So it's always nice to just give yourself a head massage, or maybe if you ask someone really nicely, they might give you one. Because sometimes I give my partner a nice hair oil scalp massage because he's got very long hair, and it's just nice, just a nice thing to do. Oh, just strangling myself. Yeah. For the products that I have been using and will be using on my hair, for shampoo, I really love this shampoo bar from Lush. It is the Honey I Wash the Kids shampoo bar. I think that's what it's called. It smells like honey. It's like really sweet and nice, and I really like the shampoo bars. I always used to use them. Then I kind of like forgot they existed and I've just gone back to them recently. But they just foam up really nicely for me, and they work really well with my hair. I think everyone's hair is really different. Like me and my boyfriend have got like really opposite hair wants. Like his is really curly and fine, whereas mine is a lot thicker but straight. So really just go with what is working well for your hair. Try different things. But yeah, these shampoo bars work really well for me, so I'll wash it twice with that to get all the oil off. And then for conditioner, so I think there's a whole world of conditioner out there and loads of them work really well. For like the last literally like couple of years, I have just tried a different conditioner every single time that I've washed my hair, because I just haven't found a single one where I've been like, I want to repeat that, until I tried this one. It's just a like basic one that you can buy in supermarkets, Boots, Superdrug, whatever. It's the Aussie conditioner. I haven't tried the shampoo because I've got a memory of trying one of the shampoos years ago, and it was quite like, it was not greasy, but it was like too moisturizing. But this conditioner, it does have a very strong smell. It might be an acquired taste, but it's very sweet. It says it's macadamia nut. I don't know what a macadamia nut is supposed to smell like, but it's very sweet, and I think it works well with the shampoo bar. It's the only conditioner that I've used in years that I've bought again, and this is my third bottle now, and I'm going to buy another one because for my hair personally, it just makes it so soft and shiny and just really, really good. So that's the conditioner I've been using, but I do feel like everyone's hair is different, so just, yeah, do what is right for you and just try different things out. But that's my little combo that I've been using recently. Okay, so can you see how this is brown? This is what it should look like, and that's how you know it's been infused really nicely. It's got all of the goodness and oils and all the things that we want from rosemary in there. So it's too steamy for the camera, so apologies, but literally all you do is just get the bottle and just spray it into the roots. And I promise you, when it dries, it's not going to smell like rosemary. It's going to be totally fine.